I can hear, hello, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, can you hear me? Thank you. No, on this one, I was on that one. I missed that. I know it looked like it was. Hello and welcome back to the Basketball and YouTube channel. We're here live from National Basketball Performance Centre. We've got a great weekend of Final Four action ahead of us. We've already had a great morning so far. We had the under-16s girls games ahead, some really close games, but ultimately it was the Kingston Lions who made it through, and they will be facing Milton Keynes Breakers, who overcame a really tough Kohler side. They'll be playing the final tomorrow. Also in the runners-up game for third and fourth place, we'll see the Manchester Mystics face Kohler Southwark Pride. We also had some under-14s boys action going on. But for now, focus is going to be switched to our under-16s boys. So we've got, on this court, we've got the Manchester Magic facing the London Cavs. That game is due to tip off in about 3 minutes. On the other court, just behind me over here, we've got the London Elite facing Sussex Storm. We've got great semi-final action going on. In the backcourt, we've got Mystics under-14s facing Solent Kestrels. As always, it's a great weekend down here at the National Basketball Performance Centre for Junior Final Fours. If you're not here, where are you? But if you are, make sure you keep following along. You follow our socials at B-Ball England, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the whole lot. If you can't come down, then yeah, make sure you follow the live streams. We're streaming all games, all 24 games across the whole weekend. Got 12 games here today. We've already had 3 gone. Tomorrow we have 12 more. And that's for the big ones for the finals. So for now, let's take a look at the Manchester Magic and the London Cavaliers. So the Magic, they are no strangers to this Junior Final Fours competition. They've won the under-16s playoff finals 13 times. That is a crazy number. This season, though, they won the North Premier League. They had a record of 20-2, and they came out on top. Also won the National Cup finals earlier in the year. That was in Worcester. That was a good finals where they faced up, and they had a really good game over there. Take a look at the London Cavs. This is actually their first time in the Junior Final Fours as a team. They're newcomers. They're looking to make a name for themselves. They're a growing junior program in this country. They were the runners-up in the Eastern Premier Conference. They had a record of 17-3. They knocked out the London Thunder, who actually finished above them. And that was a really thrilling semi-final. The final score in that game was 70-68. And as we see teams now just coming to their benches doing the final sort of rituals and preparations for this game. And the Magic, they faced St. Helens in that final game to get here to that Final Four. And that was a really good game. Another really close game, but Magic ultimately came out on top. So teams now just making final adjustments before the game. For the Magic, it's head coach Adam Morris. For the Thunder, it's Namo Shire. And it's going to be a great game. As referee Josh Murdoch just comes, gives me some fist bumps here. And make sure you stay tuned, follow along for this game. We've got great action ahead of us. And if you don't want to watch this game, or if you want to watch both games, you want to get some split screen action going on. This game, yeah, we have the Magic against the Cavs, but on the court behind me, which is due to tip off in 7 minutes, slightly delayed, we've got the London Elite facing that Sussex Storm. Kaz Bullock and Hannah Alty will be taking you through that one. But although if you are in split screen, I'm not sure how you'll be able to listen to both at the same time. I don't know, maybe you could do split audio or something. but make sure you stay along for all of these. As teams coming out now, and we have our starting fives walking out ahead of us as the referees get ready for tip-off. As fist bumps all around out here right now. Players bumping into each other and everything going on. I mean, by the time we finish all these fist bumps, the other court are going to caught up with us, and they're 6 minutes behind. So, okay, final handshakes now between coaches. And there might be a little bit of noise because that is a game going on right behind us. There's call-outs for that game going on. But for now, Magic, London Cavs. For the Magic, we have Theo Westwood at number 6, Temi Babalola at number 9, Cameron Hansen at 10, David Akademi at 13, and Ege Chatmakai at 15. For the London Cavs, it is Orense for 4, Bosse Blair at 8, Wardell at 9, Ajayi at 23, and Navali at 24. And the London Cavs kick off the scoring of this ball game. Current score is 2-0 as well. Theo Westwood has it. Westwood, no good. Rebounded by the Cavs, but Chad Makaya intercepts. He has it now. Chad Makaya around to Westwood. Westwood thinks about it. Drives in, kicks it out to Akademi. Akademi finds Hansen under the basket as Hansen takes it out now. Time running down. Step back. That one's good. The bank is open on a Saturday morning for Cameron Hansen, but probably won't be on Sunday, on Monday even, as it's Bank Holiday Monday. The Cavs have it now. Orasane. And Ajayi takes it up. He can't get that one to go, but he draws the foul. Ajayi now, he'll have to. And Ayo Ajayi, he's a player with some real great experiences. We saw him performing around this time last year, playing for England under 15s at home nations. He's also recently played for Italy under 16s. He has it now. Ajayi misses the first, apologies. He has another one. Currently a tied game, 2 points to both. Can't get the second one to fall, but it's rebounded by Chat Makaya. Hansen will bring it up now. Aronse is on him. Hansen still has it. Westwood. To Akademi. Akademi launches for 3. Can't get that one to go. As Navoli has it. He gives it to Aronse. Cavs from the corner. That one can't fall, but Akademi gets the rebound. Akademi pushing it up the floor. He gets that one to go. Nice little finish there from Akademi. Magic up by 1. Aronse. Over to Ajayi. Back to Navoli. Navoli spinning inside. He can't get that one to go. I think Magic might have got a hand on it. And the ball will stay in possession of the Cavs. Straight into Ajayi. Ajayi gets that one nice and easy. And he had a real height advantage there over Akademi. So definitely going to have to be looking to keep him out of the paint. Westwood has it now. Westwood thinks about the 3. Back to Hansen. To Akademi. Akademi driving in. He can't get that one to go. Chat Mackay cleans it up, but basket is waved off as Akademi was fouled on that first layup. He'll get 2 shots now as the foul was called for the Cavs. Each teams have 1 foul each as Akademi steps the line. And David Akademi, I mean, there's a lot of players on this Magic team, obviously, who have this experience of being in a final. Obviously, they had their appearance in that National Cup final earlier this year in Worcester. But we've also a number of players who have that experience in junior Final Fours at that under 14 age group. David Akademi in 2024 got that MVP for under 14s junior Final Fours. As he sinks the second. Magic now up by 1. As Bosse Blair has it. Bosse Blair tries to find Ajayi inside. Ajayi gets it, and he gets that one to go. We're only 3 minutes in. He's already been such a presence inside, really using his height to his advantage. Akademi now dancing around with his footwork. Can't get that one to go. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go to the Cavs. And the Cavs have it now. Been a real great 3 minutes of action here so far. As Oranse has it. He goes straight to the basket, makes no time in going to work. But Westwood cleans it up because he can't get that one to fall. Westwood racing up the floor now. Has a go, and he gets that one to go. Westwood just leaping off the floor. Had some real hang time on that one, able to finish. And that puts the Magic up by 1. Oranse, he can't get that one. Akademi gets a hand on it. Westwood again on the fast break. He takes that contact and gets that one to go, and 1 is called. The Westwood will go to the line. And if that's not a way to bring up the energy, I don't know what is. Westwood will have 1 now. Magic currently up by 3 points. As we'll see some substitutions for the Cavs. As Ollie Reynolds checks in for Ajayi. Ollie Reynolds, another really experienced player. He's no stranger to this junior Final Four stage, as he's visited here already with the London Elite, picking up that silver medal. Representing Scotland under 15s at Home Nations last year. As Westwood can't get that one to go. Cleaned up by Reynolds. Oranse has it now. Oranse really racing up the floor. He's a really quick player. Swings it around. Reynolds has it. Back to Oranse. Oranse jabbing, going to work. Westwood has a hand on it, hits it away. Clock running down now for the Cavs. And turnover. Akademi racing up the floor now. Akademi, big block there for Oranse. Volleyball spike on that one. But the foul is called. Apologies, that block was Bosse Blair, not Oranse. But foul was called nevertheless, and timeout called by the London Cavs. And we're only around just under 4 minutes into this ball game. Or just over 4 minutes. Over, I don't know, we're around 4 minutes into the game. Magic currently up by 3 points. And Cavs just call a timeout here now. Head coach Namo Shire probably just speaking things over. You know, only not too long into this game. It's only a 3-point lead by the Magic. It's been kept pretty close so far. Maybe trying to talk a few things over as the Cavs are on 3 team fouls, and especially as this game gets into crunch time. I know we're only in the first quarter, but things like team fouls can certainly come into play into games like this. And on the other court behind me, that game has just kicked off, and the London Elite are currently up by 2 points against the Sussex Storm. There's some big energy from that court, a lot of noise going on as we're back to this game now. And it is Akademi who is at the line after being fouled on the previous possession. David Akademi, again, really experienced player on this Magic side, previous MVP in the Final Fours, also school games MVP, where he dropped, this is an insane stat line as he sinks the first. He dropped 41 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 assists in the school games under 14 co-ed finals a couple of years ago. And that is a crazy stat line. That is the type of player that David Akademi is as he sinks the second. And the Cavs will look to answer back on the other end. Oranse over to Bosse Blair. He has it now. He's driving in. Nice little finish there from him, as he takes all the time in the world coming down from that, as he gets that one to go and puts himself on the board. 3-point game. Westwood has it now. Westwood steps back for the 3. Can't get that one to go, as Cavs will now have possession. It's Oranse again, bringing it up, setting it up for the Cavs. Over to Bosse Blair. He's driving in and hit that one high off the backboard. And Chad Mackay just leaped up. I think foul was called before the block. As yes, the foul was on Babalola, Timmy Babalola for the Magic. So now Bassar Blair will take a trip to the line. As he sinks the first one. Cavs trail by 2. And there's a big crowd here for this game. I mean, on both sides, really. If you can't get down today, make sure you try and get down tomorrow. As Bassar Blair sinks the second one. It's a 1-point game. Hansen bringing it up now for the Magic. Hansen has it. He takes, look, he drives in. Takes all the time in the world, up and under, and he gets that one to go. Hansen for 2. Magic lead by 3. Oronce has it. He's spinning, pivoting around. Hansen gets a hand on it though. He's off to the races now. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Hansen fakes, gets that one to go. Big play from Hansen there as the Cavs trail by 4. Timmy Babalola gets the steal. Akademi bringing it up now. Thought about the fast break, but decided to slow it down. Over to Hansen. Hansen looks at the 3. He can't let that one to go. Westwood cleaning it up, keeping that offense alive. Westwood. Back to Hansen. Hansen. Tough shot there with the defense in his face. But he sinks that one. And it's Oronce now again for the Cavs, bringing it up, seeing what they can get off this offense. As I think he was looking for Reynolds on that, just coming off that screen. But finds Bassar Blair, almost a backcourt violation there, but just manages to save it. Bassar Blair going to work. Takes 2 steps inside, takes all the time in the world in the air, but still managed to sink it. And Bassar Blair, he's been a great, excellent player to watch so far in this game. Really has some real hang time on all his shots as Westwood drives in now. He can't get that one to go, but the foul is called. So he'll visit the line now. Magic currently up by 4 points. The Cavs trailing as we'll see some substitutions. And it will be Ryan Adofia checking in for the Cavs, coming in for somebody. I think there are referees just speaking to the table. And on the other court, London Elite are currently up 13-8. They lead by 5 points. Back to this court. Referees still talking out with the table as substitutions waiting. As we're just waiting for the decision by the table. The referees just talking things over, making sure everything's correct. And if you don't already, make sure you're following along. I mean, you're on the live stream, but if you can't stay along for the whole live stream, make sure you're following along, whether that's on socials, whether that is on the live stats. If it is the socials, at @bball England, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Also follow me whilst you're there, at @Ishania_ if it's on Instagram. No underscore if it's on everything else. But substitutions will now be made as we see Ryan Adofia checking in for the first time, as well as Jeremiah King. As we see Nivolani taking a break alongside Oronce. It's Westwood at the line now. He is looking for 2. And Westwood sinks the first. Magic up by 6. Can't get the second, but almost rebounded by Akademi. Just a step over the line. So the ball will go in the way of the Cavs. And events like this, Final Fours, you know, new court, might not be used to playing on it. So simple things like that can all come into play in games like this. Reynolds driving in, taking all the time. He gets that one to go. And Ollie Reynolds there, great take. Just that change of pace, just forcing the defender to move out of the way. And Chad Mackay tries to get that one to go. And ball goes out of bounds. So the Cavs will have it. And Chad Makaya, he's definitely one to look out for. Represented England under 15s around this time last year in Home Nations Tournament. Also Cup Finals MVP earlier in the year. As Chad Makaya just holds his stance, Adofia tries to get that one to go. And there's some real athletic players out there. You just saw Adofia there, just launching off the floor to get that one over. As the Magic look to get something at the other end. Akademi has it now. Just instructing his teammates where to go. He drives in. Akademi can't get that one to go. But what David Akademi does so well, just uses his strides. But Babalola now has it. Babalola can't get that one. It's cleaned up though by the Cavs. Bassar Blair over to Adofia. But Cameron Hansen gets a hand on it. He's off to the races now. Fakes the shot, fades away. He gets that one to go. Cameron Hansen's pulling up a highlight reel right now. King has it. King for the Cavs. Back to Bassar Blair. As I think that one just slipped through his hands there, and backcourt violation is called. As we'll see some substitutions for the Magic. As Adam Cross checks in for the first time, and David Akademi will take a break. As Magic have it. Magic ball now. Straight into Hansen. Hansen thinks about it again. Another one that he gets to fall. Every time he goes up, he just takes his time in the air, waiting for that best shot. Adofia now. Adofia to King in the corner. Waddell. Background to Adofia. Adofia to Reynolds. He can't get that one. As Reynolds just not giving up on that play there. Almost got that interception, but it's knocked out of bounds. We'll see Daniel Oronse check back in for the Cavs as Adofia takes a break. And Daniel Oronse, I mean, he's played EYBL for London Elite. He averaged 15.2 points a game. Definitely a player to be looking out for out there on the court at the moment. As Westwood has it. Intercepted by King. King has two hands on it now, and feels like every loose ball that's out there is plays from both teams really diving on that ball. And jump ball is called though, so possession will stay in favor of the Magic. And possession before, I mean, there was a real good cut there from Alex Olusogu from the Magic.
No touches, no touches, no touches.
As shot clock is called. So the possession was in the Magic prior to the jump ball, because after there was a rebound or whatever happened on that previous one, there was no clear change of possession, so the shot clock stayed running down. And as it was a jump ball called, the shot clock does not reset, and that is why it was a shot clock violation. So the Cavs now looking to capitalize off this. Bassar Blair has it. Bassar Blair going to work. He takes that one up, can't get that one to go, but ball is loose again. Everybody dive into it, but a foul is called. That one will be called on the Cavs. And as the Cavs are in team possessions, that will be shots. So there will be two shots on the other end for the Magic, as we see some substitutions for the London Cavs. As well, apologies, just some discussion between the referees there. But yeah, for Westwood sinks the first one. Yeah, some substitutions for the Cavs just before that free throw is Ray Hanzia checks in for the first time of the game. He had 27 points against the Essex Charge earlier in the season. As Alex Isogu is at the line. He sinks the first one. As Isogu sinks the second. And we'll see some substitutions for the Magic now as Bobby Jones checks in for the first time of the game. As the Cavs now. Aronse has it. He kicks it to Zia in the corner. Zia can't get it to go. Bobby Jones with the rebound. Over to Cross. Cross finishes. And one on the other end. Big fast break bucket there for the Magic. And they'll take another trip to the line. So, Adam Cross now at the line for the Magic. As he can't get the second, but it's rebounded by Ollie Reynolds. As the Cavs look to fast break on the other end. Novolani can't get that one. Reynolds comes up with it though. Reynolds in, fakes it into King. King fakes and goes up. Big and one there for Jeremiah King. As he'll take a trip to the line now. That is a big energy play for the Cavs there. And sometimes plays like that, you just need them just to bring back the energy on the team, especially as if when it feels like the energy has gone towards the opposition. But the Cavs will take a trip to the line. As he sinks that second, converting that and one. Hansen will bring it up. Hansen over to Cross. Cross swings it back round. Olusogu to Chak Makaya. Chak Makaya drives in. Finds Cross in the corner. He'll take that one. Can't get it to go. But great possession there by the Magic. Some good ball movement going on. As Aronse has it now. Aronse into King. King back out to Aronse. He'll fire that. Can't get that one to go, but it's rebounding Reynolds. Reynolds, big presence inside. Can't get that one to go. But Chap Mackay will come up with it, and the foul is called. And so two real good possessions there from both teams. Because we saw the Magic with some good ball movement, and the Cavs just matched that. Swinging that ball around, zipping it about. Big rebound there from Ollie Reynolds. Power dribble inside, takes it back up. Fortunately, couldn't convert. But some substitutions will be made as we see Albie Waddell check back in to the game. So it's Chap Makaya now. Chap Makaya sinks the first. Chap Makaya gets the second. He'll take a rest now, though, as Akademi checks back in. Aronse. Aronse going to work. Aronse looks for the drive. Foul is called. And Aronse really making his defender dance there. Just has the ball on a string right now. The ball foul is called, and it will be Cavs possession. They'll look to set something up. Into Novolani. Novolani finds Waddell. Waddell fires from 3. Can't get that one. Rebounded again by Reynolds. Reynolds with the putback. And Ollie Reynolds, since he's been on, he's already been crushing those offensive balls. Currently has 5 rebounds in the game. Olusogu now. King gets a hand on it, forces the change of possession, and the Cavs will have it now. The Cavs just really putting in that extra effort now towards the end of this first quarter. They trail by 9. Reynolds jabs, thinks about it, back to Waddell. Waddell pulls up. That one off the front of the rim, and Cross will come up with it. Over to Olusogu. Akademi thinking about it, spinning, putting his defenders in a blender. But Adam Cross comes up with it outside. Adam Cross, no look there to Jones in the corner. Jones sinks that one. Big 3 there from the Magic. Another great possession, some good ball movement. As Hanson just, I think he... Hanson got a hand on it there as Aronce brought it up, but unsportsmanlike foul is called. And unsportsmanlike foul is when there has been a play made not on the ball. So it doesn't necessarily mean that there was any malicious intent behind it. Just means there was a play made that wasn't on the ball. But Hanson now will have a trip to the line and see if he can add on to this Magic lead. Magic currently lead 31-19. There's 23 seconds left to go in this first quarter of action. As the game behind us, timeout is called. Hanson can't get that first one to drop. I mean, apologies, no, he can get that first one to drop. He sinks the first one. Sinks the second. Magic will get back possession of the ball. And 23 seconds out, obviously they have 14 because they'll have it in the front court. So they'll look to get, maybe use the clock, but they'll look to get a score on this one. Oh, apologies, court behind us has finished the quarter. So despite us starting before the game behind us, we are behind. All right, Hanson has it now for the Magic. Let's see what they can come up with. Hanson using the screen. Pulls up for the shot, kicks it out to Cross. And Cross can't sing that one. As Aronce came up with it at the other end, and not entirely sure what has been called by the referees, but we'll see some substitutions in. As Chad Mackay is checking in for Hanson. But the ball will... Oh, I'll tell you when I find out. Okay, the ball will remain in possession with the Magic. Not entirely sure what the call was down there, but what we do know is the possession is with the Magic. They have 6.1 to get something off it at the end of the quarter. Chad Mackay pulls it up. He sinks that one, and that will be the finish that the Magic wanted to this first quarter. So, end of the first quarter here for this under 16s boys playoff semi-final match up, and it's been a great first quarter of action. The score is currently 35-19. The Magic are up by 16 points. And let's take a look at some of our stats leaders for this game. So Cameron Hanson is currently on 14 points for the Magic. He is leading the way for them. And Jack Mackay has chipped in with 3 rebounds. Taking a look at the London Cavs now. Bassar Blair, he has 6 points. Also making some contributions is Ollie Reynolds. He has 5 rebounds. And it's been a really competitive first quarter so far in this game. A lot of factors to take into consideration in this final. For some, I mean, if we take a look at this London Cavs side, as a team, London Cavs, it is their first ever trip to the under-16s junior Final Fours with this boys team. They are a fairly new program looking to make their mark in this competition. But they have come out nice and strong. If you take a look at the Magic, they have been in this situation before. Many of these players have been at junior Final Fours last year. Not last year, the year prior to last year, whichever year that is. At junior Final Fours, at that under-14s age group. And really now, coming out of this second quarter, the Cavs, they don't need to catch up straight away, you know. There's still 3 quarters left to go in this game. 30 minutes is a really long time in basketball. 16 points, it's not an unreachable amount, you know. They just need to chip away, get a stop, and then focus on getting a score out the other end. So, teams back out now. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Cavs basket. Referees just making final adjustments, just something. Anyway, London Cavs will have it now. They'll look to get a score quickly off this first one. As ball's tipped out of bounds, Cavs will remain with possession. Reynolds driving in, spinning around. He gets that one sink, but basket is waved off as a travel is called. Maybe just a slight shift of his foot there, making the referee call that one. But Magic will now look to capitalize off that at the other end. And the Cavs certainly not making it easy. Full court pressing now. Reynolds on Akademi. Akademi will bring it up. Using the screen. Out to Chat Makaya. Chat Makaya will look now. He'll drive in. He'll pull up for it. Can't get that one to fall. But it is rebounded by Aronse. Aronse raced up the floor. Behind the back pass. Novoloni inside now. He can't get that one to fall. Cleaned up by King. King straight up. He can't get that one, but it's rebounded again. Looks to go back up. Foul is called. Josiah King now. Apologies, Jeremiah King now. He will look to take it back up. But we just need to talk about that pass there by Aronse. That was behind the back pass. Over to Novolani. Novolani just working inside. He's done a good job all day, Novolani, inside of the paint. And King there just going to work under the boards. Jeremiah King can't get the first one to fall, but he also plays at under 18s age group for the London Cavs. Look to get the second. Can't get that one to fall. As ball hits the top of the rim, so the ball will be the Magic's. As we see some substitutions. It'll be Riley McGlade checking in for the first time. Another player who has experience on this main stage at under-14s junior Final Fours. Also at Aspire All-Stars. And now, where's the moisture technician? The game stoppage, because we need a cloth of some sort, something to wipe up the moisture that is on the court. Here comes Rob Fairley with the mop. Mop on hand, there you go. There's Rob Fairley to making sure everything is okay on the court. So play can resume. And if you take a look at the court behind us, London Elite are currently up by 6 points. Current score there is 34-28. The Sussex Storm trail by 6 points. Close games all around today. As Chuck Mackay will look to inbound now. As referees give the thumbs up, all is good to go. Academy now. Academy using the screen. He drives in, kicks it out to Jones. Jones to Cross. Cross thinks about it. Academy fires for three. He can't get that one to go. And again, it's Ollie Reynolds who cleans it up. That is his 6th rebound of the game. Oronse now. Novolani, he's spinning. Double dribble is called. So, 8 minutes, 51 seconds to go in this quarter. Magic still up by 16. We are yet to see a score in this quarter. Cross, nice bounce pass there into Academy. Academy. Cross at the top. McGlade cutting in there, nice little curl. Maybe miscommunication, but the Cavs are now looking. Apologies, no, possession will stay with the Magic. The Magic have another opportunity as we see some substitutions made. Westwood checking back into the game. As Chat Micaiah again will look to inbound for the Magic. 11 seconds on that shot clock. Jones has it. He's on the top. He's thinking about what's happening. Swings it around to Chat Micaiah. Chat Micaiah drives in. Out back again to Academy. Steps around, stepping through the defense. He takes that one up, but foul. Apologies, not foul. Basket is called off. Shot clock violation. So the Cavs can capitalize off this. And at junior Final Fours competitions like this, I mean, shot clock, they probably do have it in their National League regular games, but even having shot clock in different positions. Novolani out. He launches for three now. Off the back iron, but who else other than Ollie Reynolds there fighting for that rebound? Magic do eventually come up with it though. Jones and Ollie Reynolds with the steal. Players diving left, right and centre here. Really putting their body on line for that win. Academy launches for another three. He sinks that one. David Academy has the hot hand at the minute. Oronse now. He's racing up that floor. Kicks it out in that corner to Waddell. He can't get that one. But again, Ollie Reynolds finishing underneath that basket. He's done a great job underneath those boards. Oronse, quick steal there. He's attacking now. Goes up for the shot. Draws that foul. And Oronse, he's been a real impact player today. He's such a pesky defender, such a quick player. Every time he's had it, he's really raced up the floor. And now he will visit the line. As we see some substitutions, we see Ayo Ajayi check back in alongside Josiah Bazaar Blair. And Bazaar Blair, another player who plays for that Cavs under 18 side. As Oronse can't get the roll on that first one, he'll look to sink the second now. He'll sink the second though. Cavs trail by 16. Academy now. Westwood thinks about it. Step over. McGlade underneath the basket. Westwood wide open for that one. Falls a little short. Rebounded by Academy though. As Owen Aguma can't get that one to fall. Oronse, turnaround jumper there. Making the defense work. Fading away from the basket. He sinks that one. As the Cavs find a bit of momentum now on offense. Academy out to Aguma. Aguma driving in. Nice little bounce pass to Westwood. Chat Micaiah fires for three. Can't get that one. Bounces off high. And Ollie Reynolds again with the rebound. That makes his 8. Oronse. Nice little floater. Can't get that friendly roll on that one. As ball is out of bounds as Waddell tries to come up with it. But it'll be Chat Micaiah again to inbound for the Manchester Magic. Out there in red today. Aguma now. He's racing up the floor. Tries to go high off the backboard. Can't get that one to fall. It's Waddell now on the other end. He gets that one wide open. Nice little fast break sequence there from the Cavs. They look to find some momentum on offense. McGlade. So finds Westwood in the corner. Westwood finds Aguma inside him. Big block there by Ayo Ajayi. Volleyball spike on that one. Just hitting it into the crowd. And he's a great protector of that paint, is Ajayi. We saw him at Aspire All-Stars last year. Be a real presence inside there. If you're driving in, might want to think about kicking that one out. Chad Micaiah. Westwood on the top, driving in. Takes time to kick that one up. Again, it's Ajayi with that presence inside. Moronse now bringing it up, making his defender dance. Moronse inside, nice little mini hook. Can't get that one. Chad Micaiah launches it ahead to Westwood. And Westwood gets the finish. Waddell. Ajayi in the corner now. And Reynolds just, I think the ball might have hit the referee and goes out of bounds. As Academy setting things up for the Magic now. Chad Micaiah. Aguma curling round. Finds McGlade inside, but the Cavs get a hand on it. Great little play there from the Magic. We see them kind of get that clock as somebody drives in. We see that cut, but great job from the Cavs defensively, just getting a hand on it, forcing it to go out of bounds. So Moronse again, calling it, calling the play, setting things up. Moronse again making his defense stance. Really has that ball on a string out there. But Magic get a hand on it. Westwood ahead to McGlade. McGlade can't get that one to go, but basket interference is called. As we saw the Cavs try and get a pin on that one, on that backboard. But for those who don't know, because as the ball went up, the defender didn't get a hand on the ball, but it made the basket shake a little bit, so the points are counted. Bassar Blair has it for the Cavs. Moronse just holding it, waiting, letting his teammates set up. Bassar Blair, he's going to work now, spins around, takes a nice little jump, and he gets the finish. That was a great move there by Bassar Blair. Great footwork deep in his bag. Lakadimi now looking to answer, tries to get the spin. Out to Westwood, he fires. Unfriendly bounce. Bassar Blair comes up with it, putting his body on the line, and a travel is called on that one. And Bassar Blair, great job of getting that rebound, just leaping off the floor. Just lost his balance, maybe ended up on the floor. And the Magic will set something up. Westwood. Around to Aguma. Chad Micaiah looking for something off the screen. Re-screen. Chad Micaiah, step back, thinks about it. Nope, Westwood now driving in. He takes that one again, all the time in the world. Theo Westwood taking his time as Aguma picks it up now. Back out to Westwood, he loses it. Moronse racing up now as a foul is called. Moronse does a really good job of every time he gets it. He really pushes that ball in transition, and we've seen that already a few times today as he draws the foul. So the Cavs will have it on the baseline. You see some substitutions. We see Cameron Hansen and Simi Babalola check back into the ball game as Owen Aguma and Riley McGlade take a seat. And it will be Moronse who's setting it. Apologies, I said baseline. It's actually from the sideline. So the Cavs will have it now from the sideline, looking to set something up. think he was looking for a Jai inside, but Akademi gets a hand on it. He's pushing it now. Nice little step through. Can't get that one to go, and the foul is called though. And the Cavs, they've done a good job, a much better job in this quarter. That is their first foul, and we are 7 minutes in, whereas this time in the last quarter, they were in team fouls. So great to see that in-game in-game adjustment from them in this ball game. As Rob Fairley, moisture technician, with the mop on the sideline now. Akademi, he gets, both of them wants to go, and Aronse bringing it up. Aronse setting things up now, over to Bassar Blair at the top. He looks to go to work, step back, and he sinks that one with the defense in his face. That was not an easy shot to make, but he sinks it nevertheless. You could tell that one was perfect from where I was sat. As Timmy Babalola now looks to go high off the backboard, can't get that one. It's Bassar Blair again. He goes in, draws the foul, taking in that contact, and good job from him there. So he'll take a trip to the line. Again, moisture technician Rob Fairley coming in, save the day. Those teams will get a chance now to take a breather as we wait for the moisture to be technicianed up, cleaned up. It's been a great day of action so far. If you take a look at the court behind us, it's 5-point game, 1 second to go before halftime in that game. I think timeout just being called. 5 seconds to go in that as Bassar Blair hits the first. And on the backcourt, we currently have some under-14s girls action going on where we see the Mystics face the Solent Kestrels as Bassar Blair hits the second. Chat Makaya, 3 minutes to go in this the second quarter. Akademi going to work. He steps in, kicks it out to Westwood. Hansen driving now, spinning around, thinks about the shot. Out to Westwood. Westwood can't get that one to go. But Chat Makaya tries to get the rebound on that one. The Cavs might have had a hand on it, but possession now remains with the Magic. On the baseline. Find Chat Makaya inside. He'll go to work. Steps back for it and sinks that one. Chat Makaya. And he's a real energy player for this Magic side. Waddell. Round to Bassar Blair. Ajayi driving in, out to Aronse. Bassar Blair has it. He thinks about the three, pulls the trigger, and he sinks that one. Big shot there from Josiah Bassar Blair. As Cavs trail by 13. Foul is called. Magic will retain possession. 19 seconds remain on that shot clock. As Westwood. Babalola controlling the offense now. Background to Westwood. Hansen coming off the screen. Hansen inside, kicks it out to Chat Makaya. He launches and he hits that one. Another three for Ege Chat Makaya, just bringing the energy right now for this Magic side. And Aronse will have it. He's going to work. Hands off to Waddell. Bassar Blair now at the top, setting things up. Jai calls for inside, find him. He gets that one to go. He gets that one off, apologies. Can't get it to sink, but foul is called. And Ayo Ajayi now will take a trip to the line. Look and see if he can convert. And apologies, I did say about the Mystics Solent matchup in the backcourt. I didn't even give you scores. The current score on that backcourt is already in the third quarter. The Mystics are up 43-34 against them. That's Seoul and Kestrel side. But now back to this game. Ayo Ajayi, he will be at the line, looking to sink these. Can't get the first one to go. Cavs trail by 16. Gets the second, and substitutions will be made. David Akademi checking out of the game. Adam Cross coming in. And just over 2 minutes to go on this first court at Junior Final Fours, as Hansen controlling the offense. Round to Chad Makaya. Thinks about this, using the screen, doesn't use it. He doesn't need it. He sinks it anyway. Chad Makaya, 3 threes in the ball game. As the Cavs looking to answer back now. Waddell, tough drive inside, but he almost manages to keep possession. And Waddell there, again, that hang time, just a hold it in the air, going around the defense. As Hansen now Cross using the screen, thinking about it. Back out to Westwood though. Westwood driving in. Out to Chat Makaya. He's thinking about it. He has used it all the time in the world. Can't get down to fall. Again, it's Ollie Reynolds with that rebound. Manages to get it over. Jai has it now. Was looking for Basar Blair inside. Maybe slight miscommunication on that one. But that was the 9th rebound for Ollie Reynolds. Double watch for him. As Hansen brings it up now. Aronse on him. An offensive foul called. Aronse really putting on that pressure. And that'll be a good boost for the Cavs side as they look to capitalize in this last minute of the game. 58 seconds remain. Aronse. Basar Blair now on the wing. Looking for Reynolds inside. Westwood gets a hand on it though. Westwood spinning, driving in. He gets the finish on that one through the contact. Aronse looking to get the ball up quickly. Clock running down. Finds Ajayi inside. Ajayi takes that one up and he draws the foul. Great find inside there from Aronse into Ajayi. And Ajayi will take another trip to the line. Cavs trail by 20. Gets the first one to go. That's his 6th point of this ball game. Ajayi now. Can't get the second. Clean up by Chat Makaya. As Hansen will look now to probably use the clock, as it's about, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hansen. Fadeaway jumper. That one rolls off the rim. And the Cavs can control it now. Shot clock is off. Aronse though didn't need it. He drove in, cleaned up. As the Magic will now have to look for a quick score if they want anything. As Babalola gets it done at the other end. And that will be the end of it for this first quarter. First half here of this under-16s boys semi-final matchup. The Magic currently on top. The current score is 58-39. London Cavs trailing. But it's been a great first half of action so far here in this ball game. And we are going to take a break in a second. But before we do that, let's have a look at the leaders for this game so far. So for the Manchester Magic, Leading the way is Cameron Hansen with 14 points. And he's actually 100%, apologies, 85% from the field, 100% in 2-pointers. Great feat from him. Theo Westwood also chipping in with 4 steals. London for the London Cavs, it'll be Jasor Blair. He is on 17 points, leading the way for them. Also chipping in is Ollie Reynolds with those 9 rebounds. But for now, we're going to take a break. We're going to be back in around 5 minutes, maybe 6, who knows. But nevertheless, we'll be back for this second half of action. For now, I'm going to take a break. You can take a break as well. But yeah, see you in about 5. Welcome back to the Basketball England YouTube channel. We're here live at the National Basketball Performance Centre for Junior Final Fours action. We have 12 games today, 12 games tomorrow, 24 total games. And guess what? They're all being streamed. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, back to this game now. Currently, we've got under 16s boys semi-finals going on. Behind us, we've got London Elite facing the Sussex Storm. That game is currently 1 point game. Anyway, back to this court though. We've got the Manchester Magic facing up against the London Cavs. Been a great game so far. Been a really good first half action. Current score is 58-39. The Magic are up and they'll be looking to book their spot in the final to bring a 14th national title back to their club. We had some really big performances so far today. Cameron Hansen on 14 points for the Magic, leading the way. For London Cavs, it's Josiah Bazaar-Blair who's leading the way for them. He has 17. And it's been some great energy from the crowd. There's been some great noise. Behind us, they've got drums, they've got everything. Not sure if you can hear it. I've been told that you can't. And then on this court, again, been some really big noise. Obviously, in between quarters or halftime, people have gone elsewhere, maybe to get food, to get some water. They'll be back in a minute, I'm sure. Make sure you're following along on the live streams all day. If not on the live streams, why not come in person? Come and say hi. Bring us some food, bring us some water. Or other drinks. Coffee. Coffee would be nice. Anyway, back to the game in front of us. The Cavs have the first possession of this first half. Ollie Reynolds will look to get off the mark for the Cavs in. As Cavs will retain possession on that baseline. And it's a great atmosphere here in the National Basketball Performance Centre. Bazaar-Blair now, he's looking to go to work. He's thinking about it, out to Reynolds. He jabs, he fakes. Background to Arance. Arance going to work, uses the screen. Ajayi's inside, he can't get that one to go. And good stance there from the Magic defense, just forcing that travel. But the ball now will go in the way of the Magic, and they'll look to get. Oh, apologies. The ball will not go in the way of the Magic. Ignore everything that I said. The ball will go in the way of the Cavs. The Cavs will retain possession. They have 14 now to try and get something off this baseline. Let's see what they call. Straight out to Bazaar-Blair. He's spinning. Thinks about the shot, but Waddell has it now on the three-point line. He fires. That one, unfriendly bounce. Chap Makaya diving out of bounds, knocks it to Akademi. But Babalola racing up the floor. Thinks about it. Maybe a bit too heavy on that one, but Reynolds, he's racing now. And Chap Makaya holds his stance, forces the offensive foul. And it felt as if Ollie Reynolds was going to get something off that one, but Chap Makaya just holding his ground, drawing the charge. As we will see some substitutions now. Mo Navalani checking back in for the Cavs. As moisture technician Rob Fairley making sure there's no hazards on the floor. And if you do come down, one thing I will say, you don't need to bring a coat. It is very hot in here. As the crowd now just settling into the game. Some big energy out there now. As the players and coaches just have a chance to speak to each other, talk things through, whilst we are waiting for the moisture technician to clear whatever it was sweat, clear the sweat up off the court. As I said, it is really hot in here, so definitely if you're coming down, don't bring a jacket. Can't see a weather warning. Anyway, Akademi now. Hansen looking to get the Magic off the mark in this quarter. Hansen, Babalola, Westwood at the top now. Finds Chap Makaya on a back door. Can't get that one. Ollie Reynolds intercepting. He looks for the pass, but Westwood's intercepted. He's racing now. Thinks about the shot. Out to Babalola. Chap Makaya in the corner. He fires. but Ajayi will clean it up. Oronce now. Waiting for his teammates to set things up. Oronce. Novolani, he's driving, spins, and he finishes that one. Spin cycle there from Mo Novolani. As Babol looks to answer off the other end, but Ajayi off the backboard. And Mo Novolani again racing down, look to answer back. Can't get that one. And just saw then Ollie Reynolds leaping off the floor, trying to get that offensive rebound. He's crashed the boards great all day as Akademi steps around and foul is called. And if you've not watched David Akademi play before, just one thing he does is he drives the basket very, very well. And it doesn't matter what the defense pull at him, he has a move to counter it, whether that's stepping around, whether that's slowing down. And that is what he's done well here so far. He has 10 points in the game as he sinks the first. Extending that Magic lead to 18. Some noise here going on from the fans of the Cavs as Oronce comes up with it. He gets to work, but Akademi gets a hand on it. And he'll go for the layup there. Bassar Blair. Just speeding down the floor, and he gets the and one now. Josiah Bassar Blair just finishing through that contact as soon as he got that ball in his hand. Really sped his way up that court. Able to draw the foul, finish through the contact, and he'll take a visit to that charity stripe. Looking to add on that one extra. Sinks it. Cutting down that Magic lead. Hansen, Oronce on him. Akademi at the top, maybe miscommunication, but Novolani comes up with it. He looks to break, finds Bassar Blair, thinks about going up. As the referees will stop the game. There's injury on the other end of the court. I think Ege Chapmakaya might have got caught there on the other end of the court. So referees just stopping the game. Call for the moisture technician. As coaches now will have a time to speak to their players. As there's been some real great atmosphere. It's been some good, it's not great atmosphere, it's not even a saying. There's been some good atmosphere out there from the crowd today. You know, people love to bring their drums. If you are coming down, don't forget, bring your drums. See a lady with a tambourine. There's somebody with a cowbell. If you are coming down there, don't forget, don't bring any vuvuzelas because they are FIBA banned. And they'll probably take them off you at the door through the security check. So just a note if you are coming down. If you're not coming down though, if you can't make it, follow along on the live streams. We've got all 12 games from today and tomorrow, 24 in total. They'll be playing all day. If you can't, stay tuned with the live streams. You can follow along on our socials at B-Ball England, X, Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok, maybe even Threads. And whilst you're there, you might as well give me a follow at @Ishania_ on Instagram. Everything else not underscore. Because again, it's moisture technician Rob Fairley. He gets a cheer from the crowd. But it will be Cavs ball at the other end. As Ege Chapmakaya checked out the game there after that injury that happened. Hope he's okay. Hopefully we see him check back into this game soon. Reynolds has it. Reynolds looking at the basket, but Akademi came down, stripped the ball. Akademi decides to slow it. settles for the three. He sinks that one. Akademi makes it look easy as anything out there right now. As Aronse bringing it back at the other end. Finds Novalani. Navali inside. Novalani can't get that one. Akademi again has a hand on it. Decides to slow it down. Aronse putting on that pressure. Swings it around to Hansen. Hansen back to Cross. Cross settles on the three now. That one's short, off the front of the rim. But Aronse will pull it up again. Aronse takes his time inside, finds way to the basket. Finds a rim instead though, but Cavs will keep possession of that one. As a timeout is called now. As Namo Shire for the Cavs head coach. He'll want to talk things through. And Cavs have it now on the baseline. I mean, they'll look to be one and sets me up. I've just been given a mop by head coach, not head coach, apologies, by moisture technician Rob Fairley. Don't know which mop he's using out there right now, but London Cavs will talk it out, as well as the Magic. And game score currently 20 points in it. The Cavs, there's still 16 minutes, 50 seconds left to go win this ball game. That is a long time in basketball. They'll just be looked to chipping it away because they're not just going to get the lead, regain the lead straight away. So they'll be looking to chip away at that. If we take a look at the court behind us, the London Elite currently lead against the Sussex Storm. The score over there is currently 60-54. And we'll soon find out in a short while which teams will book their slot in that final tomorrow. Exciting times. And on the backcourt is the Manchester Mystics, who face the Solent Kestrels. The Mystics are currently up in that game. As teams coming back out now, back out on the court. And we'll see what the Cavs have planned on that Mystics-Kestrels game. The Mystics lead 51-38. Back to this game though. Cavs look, they find Navoli inside. Navoli's spinning around. That is textbook post moves there from Navoli. Doesn't get much better than that. As Akademi on the wing for the Magic. Finds Westwood in the corner. He fires. Back of the rim though. As Bassar Blair cleans that one up pretty nicely, but he's double teamed. And the foul is called. Just a little bit too much pressure on that one. But what a game Josiah Bassar Blair has had himself today. He is currently on 20 points in the game. He has gone off 20 points and 80% from the field. That is a really impressive stat line there. 100% from the three-point line with 3 rebounds and 2 assists to go with it. So it'll be Aronse bringing it up again for the Cavs. He'll be looking to set things up. Bassar Blair has it, waving his teammates off, calling for the screen. Ajayi comes up. Bassar Blair looks to use it. Maybe lost a bit of control there, lost his balance. So the travel will be called. And it will be Manchester ball in the backcourt. And leave your comments. Who are you supporting out here today? I will try and look at it, but the Wi-Fi is a bit dodgy in here. I'll try and look at your comments. Can't guarantee that I will. But let me know who you want to win. Hansen now on the top, looking to go to work. He's double. Oh, it looks like the Cavs have switched into a zone here now. Ajayi comes across. Akademi again, he sinks it, just making it look easy out there at the moment. That is his 3rd three in the game. Currently 60% from the line. Akademi racing again. Can't get that one to drop. Ajayi will bring it up. Ajayi to Aronse in the corner. Background to Russell on the wing. Apologies, not Russell. Reynolds, not Russell, but the charge is called nevertheless. Seen today people really putting their body on their lines for the team, and for it to draw a charge, that is exactly what you need. Just stand there, take that contact. As we see substitutions, Ege Chatmakai will come back into the game. He'll go in for David Akademi. As we see Jeremiah King check back in for Ollie Reynolds. And it'll be Adam Cross. Hansen will have it now. And when I said that the Cavs are in the zone, I don't think they're in the zone. I think they were just trapping or double teaming when they get to a certain point. But I suppose we will see in the next following possessions. Westwood now. Basar Blair got a hand on it. He's bringing it up, leading the charge. Somehow managed to keep control of it, but Cross will intercept. Find Westwood. Westwood, something happened there, but Jai, volleyball spike to the crowd. Get that out of here. That is what he's just said. And as the Magic look to fast break there, Ajayi, not a player that I'd want to break against. Just has a really lengthy wingspan. Cross thinks about the three, but he'll drive instead against Ajayi. Can't get that one. Ajayi just holds his stance. And Aronse will control it for the Cavs. Aronse somehow finds his way through the defense and gets that shot off. Can't get it to fall. Chatmakaya racing down the sideline. Foul is called though. We'll see some more substitutions for the Manchester Magic as Bobby Jones will check in for Theo Westwood. The 4 minutes to go remaining in this third quarter. Magic lead. Babalola has it on the wing. Jones comes off the screen. Bobby Jones going to work now. Kicks it out to Cross. Extra pass. Hansen with it. Going to work. Out to Jones in that corner. He fires. Sinks the three. The Magic have the hot hand at the moment. You cannot leave anyone open outside that three-point arc. They are sinking absolutely everything at the moment. Babalola has it. Again, Chatmakaya in the corner. Thinks about the shot, but slows it down. And it's Jones again on the wing, 4-3. That one short, off the front of the rim. And Aronse secures it. Something was called by the referee. We'll find out in a second what the call was. It was out of bounds. It was out of bounds, I think. Well, the ball will remain with the Cavs nevertheless. So, Basar Blair, quick three-pointer there. Little short. Jones down the side now. He's looking to break. Out to Babalola. Babalola now inside working. As Hansen will slow it down. Jones in the corner now. Finds a cross on a court. He looks to reverse it, but basket is good. Basket interference called there. And we've seen that a few times today. That clock from the corner as a player drives. And the Magic have had a few passes into that inside play as we see some substitutions. Albie Waddell will check in for Ayo Ajayi as he will take a rest. Ajayi has had himself a game today. 6 points in the ball game, 100% from the field, along with 3 rebounds. But it's Aronse against Hansen. Over Jones, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound though. Can't get the second one, but it's cleaned up securely by the Magic. Chatmakaya looking to drive, but he'll find the kick out to Hansen. And the referee did blow her whistle. Couldn't quite see because just couldn't see. Yeah, foul was called, so it will be a Magic ball on the baseline. As we see some substitutions, Timmy Babalola will take a seat as... Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Timmy Babalola will take a seat as Alex Olusogu will check back into the game. And the foul was called. It was on the floor, but as the London Cavs are in team fouls, it will be 2 shots, so Chatmakaya will take another trip to the line. He sinks the first. Sergei Chapmakaya today visited the line a few times. He is currently, oh no he hasn't, he's only actually visited, I say a few times, he's actually only visited the line once. But he is 100% from the charity stripe so far. That was his third. He'll have another. He'll sink both of them, keeping his 100% free throw percentage. Novoli has it. Out to Basar Blair. He thinks about it. Driving in, fading away. Can't get that one, a little too short. As the Magic will look to break. They can't get it to go. It was cleaned up, but they come up with it again. Hansen settled for the three as Waddell secures it finally for the Cavs. Oronce looking to settle down. Speeds his way through into the paint. Can't get it to go. King cleans it up. Takes it back up while a foul was called. So Jeremiah King back to the line for the London Cavaliers. He'll have 2 shots now. He has visited the line a few times already today. So he'll look to add on to his total. He's on 3 points in the ball game. 100% from the field. He'll sink the first. Cavs on 47. We currently have a palindromic score, 74-47. As the Magic lead by 27. King can't get the second, but it's cleaned up by Waddell. Waddell thinks about it. Novololi. That one's can't fall. Oronce. Back to Waddell. Waddell settles on 3. He sinks that one. You cannot leave Albie Waddell open. He is going to sink them. But now a timeout is called by the Magic, and head coach Adam Morris will want to talk things over. It's been a really competitive game so far in this matchup. Let's take a look at the score on the court behind us. The London Elite currently lead by 6 points to Sussex Storm. Score over there sits at 71-65. But you should know that because you should probably have some split screen action going on to watch all games going on here at the moment. But back to this court. Cavs trail. And taking a look at the score leaders so far, David Akademi is now the leader for the Magic. He's on 19. And the Cavs, it's Josiah Basar Blair. He's on 20. 87% from the field. And some of these shots that he's taken, they are not easy shots. So real credit to him for being able to finish through this contact out here. Through the contact and the pressure. Through everything. As teams will come back out now onto the floor. And it'll be, I was about to say shots, it's definitely not shots. Magic ball from the baseline as Akademi will get it over the half. Akademi now, cross, curling round, he's at the top. Finds Olusogu inside. He can't get it to go. Almost gets his own rebound, but Novoli will secure it. Oronce. Waddell coming now. Waddell driving in nice and strong, spinning around. He gets that one to go. Big and one bucket. Albie Waddell, what a take that was. Put him in a blender. Great little spin move there, finishing through that contact. As he'll take a trip to the line, looking to convert this and one. Adding 1 point to that total. Gets his own rebound. Oronce. Novoli has it on the wing. He looks to drive in the post now. That's where he likes to play. But Magic get a hand on it, and Academy will push for the break. Pressure's on though. Bassar Blair and Waddell. Somehow finds cross on the wing to Jones in the corner. Some Harlem Globetrotters going on out there. And Cross tries for the no look to Academy, but not quite on the same page there. So the ball will go in the way of the Cavs as we see Ollie Reynolds check back into the game as we see Mo Novellani, apologies, have a much needed break there. As Ollie Reynolds, apologies, no, Waddell now, down to Bassar Blair. Bassar Blair thinks about that shot, spinning around, pivoting around, some good footwork there, but Arante has it outside, off the front iron. Academy comes up with it again, looking for that break for the Magic. No look to Cross, and I mean, I like what the Magic are trying to do out there right now. They're trying to get those no-look passes. You know, they can be really effective, but everybody does need to be on the same page. And even if you're just a few seconds behind, or not behind, if you're a few seconds off the same page, that makes sense. It kind of does. If that happens, then yeah, may not always be executed perfectly. But again, Bassar Blair controls it for the Cavs. But Waddell, he'll settle for that one. Was in line, but a little bit short. But Academy looks to slow the game down. 27 seconds left in this quarter. They can look to run down the clock now. Academy at the top. He looks to use the screen. Out to Jones, wide open in that corner. Can't get that one. The side of the rim. And King will look to race up before. 6 seconds and counting. Academy settles for the three. That one's short to end the quarter. But that will be it for the third quarter. Only 10 seconds left of play here now in this semi-final matchup. Magic, Magic are playing the Cavs. Score is currently 74-52. Cavs trailing, and teams will have a moment now, talk things out ahead of this final quarter of action. Score update from the court behind. Over there, score is currently 79-67. 79-67, ooh. Apologies. London Elite lead 79-67. The Sussex are trailing. They have 6 minutes left in that game, and they'll be looking to see who will book their slot in the final against the winner of this court. Magic up by, if I could do maths quickly, they're up by 22. The Magic currently up by 22 in this game. The Cavs, we've got 10 minutes left to chip away at this lead, and I would pull up the live stats and give you the leaders, but the Wi-Fi has just cut out. So as soon as the Wi-Fi is back, I will get that to you. But for now, teams will step back out onto the courts and we'll be ready for fourth quarter action. The ball will go to the Magic to start off the final quarter of this semi-final. There's been a great atmosphere so far this weekend. Make sure if you're coming down, you bring that noise. Ready to support the teams. Academy at the top. Babalola has it on the wing. Let's see what they can get off this first possession. An offensive foul is called. Maybe a hand got caught in the wrong position there. Hook got called, maybe hooking. But the ball now will be with the Cavs. And again, it's Arante, the player who has controlled the ball for the Cavs in this game. They'll look to see what they can get. Reynolds on the wing. Reynolds going to work. Reynolds down low against Babalola. Academy picks it up. Academy slows it down, waits for his teammates to catch up. No, he doesn't. He goes in. Doesn't need it to wait for his teammates. He goes in and gets that easy lay through the. I say easy, it was not easy. Through the contact, somehow manages to finish. Reynolds in the corner. He drives in, spinning, back out to Basar Blair. He settles for the 3. A little bit too much on that one. Back off the back iron. But again, it's Reynolds with the rebound. He definitely has 10 plus now in this ball game. Basar Blair, 7 seconds now. Settles on that pull up. That one can't fall. But Akademi, good box out there to force King to not get that ball. And Magic can fast break on the other end. Adam Cross finishes on the other side. Reynolds controlling it. Reynolds against Babalola. Back to the hands of Oronte. Letting the clock run down a little bit. Waddell has it now on the wing. He drives middle. Finds Basar Blair off the court. He spins and finishes on the other side. What a little play there that was. Great court. Great move. Even better finish. Great play there from Basar Blair. It's what he's done well all game. As Cross will have it now in that corner. And Akademi finishes nice and easy. Finishing that and one. Big energy there from him. As David Akademi really just brought the energy to this Magic side. He's led the way. As we'll see some substitutions for the London Cavs. As Ajayi will check in. Ayo Ajayi will check in the game as Albie Waddell will take a break. So 8 minutes to go left in this ball game. Akademi can't convert the M1, but a foul is called. Foul is called on the Cavs, so Magic will retain possession. Good news, the Wi-Fi is back up. Well, I say the Wi-Fi is back up. I just connected to a different one, but ball's back in. Akademi sinks the 3. David Akademi cannot be slowed down out there at the moment. He has 24 in the game, and he's really just led this Magic team. But Oronte tries to convert on the other end. Jelly-like finish. Doesn't convert. Babalola racing down, but Ajayi again just holding that stance, putting on the pressure. The ball will go in the way of the Magic. Maybe. The referees are going to talk it over though. Call overturned. Ball will be a Cavs ball. So Cavs will look to get something on the other end now. Just to try and cut into this lead. It's Basar Blair will bring it up. And Babalola will get a hand on it, but the Cavs retain possession. They'll look to set something up now. See what they can get off this sideline inbound. Oronte will pass it in. I'd say straight into Basar Blair. He's on the wing, drives in, really using his stride. Can't get the roll on that one. That was a great take from him. Ollie Reynolds cleans it up. He finds his way inside. Great move there from Ollie Reynolds. Great finish. Real inside presence, just like he's done all game. He's on 10 rebounds. But Cross will settle for the three-pointer on the wing. Can't sink it. Babalola comes up with it. Aguma now. Slowing things down. Spins into the basket. Oh, big block from Ajayi. Another spike from him. As Reynolds bringing up the floor. Back to Ajayi. He spins inside. Fakes it. Steps in. Can't get that one to fall. But another great move from him. And Aguma will finish on the other side. Timeout called. The London Cavs. And there's a great sequence there from both sides. So some really good possessions. One thing that has been really good all game has been some really great moves to the basket on both sides of the floor. Sometimes maybe they haven't finished, but nevertheless, there's been some great moves on display. We saw there a couple of possessions ago, we saw Ollie Reynolds inside. Nice power dribble, spinning background, getting the finish. We saw Ajayi there. Inside, spinning, faking. Real good use of footwork. One thing that London Cavs has done really well all game is when they have got the ball inside, they might have taken a dribble. They have just used their feet really well. Use their footwork really well. And for the Magic then, so Aguma with the finish. So, teams will have a couple more seconds now. Maybe a bit more seconds than a couple, but they'll have some more time now to talk things over. As the London Cavs in black, they'll step back out onto the court. As it is Aronse again controlling that ball for the Cavs. They've called something. Let's see what they can set up. Aronse controlling it. Round to Basar Blair. Foul was called. I think Babalola there just a little bit late to it. He's looking to get an interception. He got a hand on it. Too much contact was made though. So now the ball will remain in possession with the Cavs. They'll have 14 on the clock as the foul was called and the shot clock was previously lower than 14. Babalola does get the steal this time, but ball slips out of his hands, so the Cavs will have it again now. They'll have it on the baseline. Let's see if they can get something off this. Let's see what they can set up. Zoronse will have to get it in. Finds Ajayi on the top. Round to Basar Blair, using his steps. And that was a great take there, drawing the foul. Basar Blair, one thing he's done really well all game, every time he's driven in. He's really used his stride, used his length, and able to change pace. As we'll see some substitutions in. David Akademi will take a break alongside Timmy Babalola, who will have to take a break as he committed his 5th foul. And we will see Chat Makaya check back in alongside Cam Azimi checking in for the first time for the Magic. He has experience in games like this before, also a part of that National Cup side. As Basar Blair sinks the second. Managed to save it there, almost just come crashing into the table. But Ollie Reynolds has it now, can't get that one. But Basar Blair, he's really had impact every single end of the floor this game today. That save there just leading to that opportunity on the other end. They're the little plays that can really count and make the difference in the games. But Hansen has it at the top. McGlade will think about it on the wing. Hansen again on the top, letting things get set up. Azimi will drive, it looked like he was looking for the shot. He found Aguma down low, just underneath the basket, but maybe a slight miscommunication. Ball will go in the way of the Cavs. Aronse. Waddell on the wing. Basar Blair keeps it though. Basar Blair driving in, spinning, can't get the finish. Travel was called. As Riley McGlade will bring it up for the Magic now, allowing his teammates to set up. As Hansen waits. Azimi in the corner for 3. That one's a little bit short, but that was a good look for him. Aronse again. A handoff to Basar Blair. Basar Blair driving in, went all the way around. Can't get it to go, but cleaned up by Ajayi. And Ayo Ajayi, such a presence inside. Really uses height to his advantage there, just finishing over top. Cameron Hansen now, out to Azimi. Azimi to McGlade. McGlade on the wing for 3, can't get that one to drop. But Aronse will get it off the tip from his teammate. Aronse, he's going down low with some speed. Can't get that one to fall. Chat Makaya racing. Finds Aguma on the break. But I think out of bounds was called on that one. So Waddell will have it on the baseline for the Cavs. He'll bring it up slowly. Waddell now on the wing. Basar Blair on the top, but Aguma got a hand on it. Tried to save it in, didn't quite work. But Basar Blair, you won't have much long left on the shot clock. 7 seconds, clock running down. Finds Ajayi in the corner. He settles on the 3. That one's a bit short though. Chatmakaya cleans it up. No look to Azimi in the corner. Azimi tried to keep that one in. But step too far out of bounds. And the Cavs again, we'll see some substitutions. As Rayhan Zia will check back into the game. Zia now waiting for his teammates. Waddell on the top, he's driving. Middle drive, spins back. Gets the finish, but basket is waved off as a foul was called on the floor. So possession will remain in the hands of the team in black. It'll be Zia to pass it in. I think they were looking for Ajayi there, kind of just on elbow extended, but Chatmakai got a hand on it and hit that one out of bounds. But again, possession will remain with the Cavs. Reynolds now on the wing. He's seen what's available. Basaya Blair settles on the jumper, a little bit short. McGlade has it now. McGlade leading the break. Settles on the shot. Can't get the scoop to go. Waddell gets the finish. Nice inside finish there on the other end. And now Chatmakaya will have it for the Magic. If you're following along on the live stream, let me know who are you supporting, where are you supporting from, as Hansen spins inside. Nice little spin there, reading the defense, creating the space. Foul was called though. He'll take a trip to that free throw line. And Cameron Hansen, he's had himself a performance today. 14 points off 66% from the field. Currently 100% from the line. Let's see if he can keep that alive, although I maybe might jinx that one. Commentator's curse. Hopefully it'll be a blessing though. Sinks the first, definitely a commentator's blessing on that one. And make sure you were staying along. If you can't stay along for live streams all day, do have more games at 2 o'clock. Well, they're supposed to be at 2 o'clock. We have games after this one and later on as well at 4, but probably be delayed. Hansen sinks the second, so he keeps that 100% from the free throw line. Zia now racing down the floor. He keeps it in. Russell now gets it to go, but basket waved off as the ball was called out of bounds. As we'll see some substitutions into the game. As Alex Sogu will check back in. And Josiah Trevino will check in for the first time for the Magic. Aguma, he's trapped. Some great pressure there from the Cavs. And Basaya Blair, big dunk there from him on the other end, bringing up that energy. Magic will look to answer. Azimi now, he pulls up for it. He sinks that one. Cam Azimi gets himself on the board. Basaya Blair controls it again for the Cavs. And step out of bounds there. So Magic will have a chance to put something up on the offensive side now. We just have we're just under 3 minutes to go left in this ball game. 2 minutes, 58 seconds. Magic are on top. Aguma now. And Cavs will bring up, look to put on that pressure. Uses the screen. Finds McGlade off the pop. McGlade going to work. He keeps control of it. He gets a drive. That was a good take. Can't get it to fall though. And it's Basaya Blair again. He draws the foul. Basaya Blair, he is a player where one-on-one on the break, not a player I would want to go against. He can pull anything out of his bag. But now Bassar Blair at the charity stripe. He's had 7 trips to the, he's had 7 shots at the line so far today. And he was 100%. That one was a commentator's curse. Apologies for that, but he'll miss that one. He's now 7 from 8 at the free throw line. But he'll sink the second. As we'll see some subs in for the Cavs. It'll be Jeremiah King checking back into the game. As Albie Waddell will take a break. Aguma. McGlade. Back to Aguma, okay. Aguma doesn't use the screen that time, but he's able to get there anyway. Inside finish. As the Cavs look to answer back. King has it in the corner. Middle drive. He goes in nice and strong. Can't get to go. Gets his own rebound. Straight back up. Won't get the second rebound, but possession will stay with the team in black. As we see some substitutions. We'll see Benedict Maramang check into the game for the first time. Bassar Blair on the wing. Middle drive now. Spins back, fakes it, goes back. A bit of a dream shake going on there from Bassar Blair, but again draws the foul, so he'll take another trip to the line. And as that happened, the game behind us has finished, and London Elite have booked their ticket to the finals, or not to the finals, in the finals tomorrow. So they'll be playing for that championship. Final score there, 94-84. Sussex will be playing for that third place as Bassar Blair sinks that first one. Bassar Blair, bit short on the second. Olusogu secures it. It will be Azimi bringing it up now for the Magic. Azimi now, Maramang on him. He pulls up for the shot, a little bit short, but King secures it safely to Zia. Foul is called. And because the Magic are on team fouls, it will be 2 shots at the other end. So Zia will take a trip to the line now. And as the London Elite just booked their ticket to the final, we had under 14s girls action going on in that backcourt, and the Mystics, they booked their slot in that final with a 72-53 win over the Solent Kestrels. Zia now, he sinks the second. As Aguma will look to bring it up, but the foul is called. Magic retain possession. Aguma again. He'll set it up this time. Hand off to Azimi. Back to the corner, back to Aguma. Aguma out to McGlade. He'll drive high off the glass. Couldn't get that one to fall, but Olusogu there going to work inside. Power dribble straight back up. And Reynolds looking to answer. Little short, cleared up by Aguma. Trevino now kicks it to the corner, finds McGlade. McGlade middle drive, can't get it to go, pulls it back out. Out to Azimi on the wing. He'll have to find something. 5 seconds remaining. Aguma fires that one. Maybe a little bit too much on that. Pops back out. Bassar Blair trying to get the break on that one, but McGlade will come up with it. He's leading the break now for the Magic. Again, high finish there Doesn't get on to fall. Zia bringing it up. Zia, tough take. Off the back of the rim though, and McGlade again on the break. He's showing no signs of stopping down, and Riley McGlade, he gets the finish on the other end. The Cavs will have it now, about 1 second between shot and game clock. So Basar Blair will look to get something. One step, gets his own rebound, can't get that one. Finally manages to clean it up. And he'll get another 2 on his total. As the Magic look to dribble this one out. As the buzzer sounds, as the Manchester Magic book their place in that final tomorrow. It was the Manchester Magic in the end who overcame a London Cavs side that did not give up. Made it really tough for them. So our finals, our under-16s boys finals for tomorrow are confirmed. It will be the Manchester Magic facing the London Elite, as we see Sussex take on the London Cavs in that semi-final, that's probably not semi-final, in that 3rd and 4th placing game. What a great game we just had on our hands there. Both teams going out there competing. Let's take a look at some of the leaders in that game. So, for the Manchester Magic, leading the way for them, it was David Akademi. He had 26 points in the game on 61% from the field, with 6 rebounds to go along with it, and 7 steals. Really, really great presence from him there, both ends of the floor. Some other big performers from the Magic. We had Cameron Hansen with 16 points, and we had Ege Chapmakaya with 14 points and 9 rebounds along with it. Almost a double-double there for him. Taking a look at the London Cavs now. For them leading the way, it was Josiah Basar. It was Josiah Basar Blair. He had 30 points in the end. Big performance from him on 50% from the field, along with 9 rebounds to go along with it. Almost double-double for him. Other big performers, Albie Waddell with 8 points. Apologies, Albie Waddell with 9 points. Also, Ayo Ajayi, he had 8 points. Ollie Reynolds, he also had 8 points with 9 rebounds. 14 rebounds to go along it. Another near double-double. But for now, I was going to have to say goodbye, because that is it for under-16s boys semi-final action. Next up on this court, we don't have any live comms, but we do have the under-18s women, where we're going to see Team Wolverhampton Slam take on Kohler Southwark Pride. That'll be a great semi-final. Over on the main court, though, Kaz and Hannah will be taking you through Ipswich against Nottingham Wildcats. But for now, it's a goodbye from me, and yeah, see you soon.